na, na. Hello, lovelies! It worked! Ooh,
Oh,
and we're zooming in. Ooh. Okay, don't mind us while we play with new technology.
I love it.
Thank you, Aurora, for identifying the new technology we didn't know we needed. Ready for the box?
I think so.
I'm like so excited. I'm like, oh wait, everything I was going to say just went out of my head.
That's because of it's this creativity kit and the energy that it's creating, and it's just like, oh, do this now. Oh, okay, now do this now. Oh, no, okay, now do this. Like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yes. We were literally laughing because I was like, I have this coming up and this coming up and this and this and this. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I think the creativity kit is working overtime on me. I'm really excited to switch to the next one because I need to finish the things I'm creating.
Exactly. So if that happens to you and you can't finish anything next month as you get this month, make
Reach
sure
out.
you wite it down.
Yes.
Hint, hint.
Let us know. Open to feedback.
Yes.
Okay, so are you ready for the box?
I am.
Hello, Sherry. Da, da, da. Okay. It's all colorful and yellow and beautiful. So we're going to show you what's in it. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Do you want to start with like your favorite thing in it? I know what his favorite thing is.
Do you?
Do you want to start with the biggest thing?
Yeah, that's fine.
You don't think I do? Okay, fine. I'll start.
Okay, fine. Oh, yeah.
This is my favorite. So it's really funny because we kind of started this thing where we just did a smudge feather in the first one, but then we decided to add a peacock feather into the abundance. And now
you get another feather.
you get your playful creative feather. So there is actually a purpose to it. There's a purpose to everything in here.
Yeah.
And this one, the purpose is to have fun.
To play with. Yeah.
Just kidding. But you can use it for that too.
I was surprised that we added another feather. I'm like, I think every box is going to have a feather now.
I think so.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it matches my cute little headband. Well, I already have a yellow thing in my hair, so maybe it's...
There we go.
No. Okay, so the beautiful feather, you're going to have so much fun with this. And remember, everything in the kit comes with a video where we go through every item, what to do with every item to increase that sense of creativity, to increase that sense of play and thinking outside of the box. So, of course, it's the playful feather.
Yeah, this is an ostrich feather. So, and you can't help but, yeah. Even when I first got them in the mail, I sent Holly videos of me playing with them because you can't help it. You can't help it.
Tickle fight! Oh, that's a new kind of creativity.
Yes.
Hello, beautiful Sarah. Happy Sunday. Oh,
Yes.
it's been forever since I saw you. Hello. Okay, now it's your turn. I did the feather.
Do you want me to do that one?
I know you want to do that one.
I can do that one. Yeah.
Okay, so this is like our big expensive piece in the box.
Yeah.
But it was like the first thing we found, and it was like,
We had to do it. So this is a leather journal with clasp. It is goat leather, so goat has its own medicine.
Which we tell you about in the
In
videos.
Yes. But it has 180 pages of actual parchment paper that has been sewn into the leather.
So it's like the authentic,
Yes,
real, soulful
real
stuff.
actual.
Hello, Lacey! And then I love the words on the back.
Yes. Dreamkeeper. Maybe we should have flipped the video, then it would have been right.
Oh,
now we know. Now
There's
we
a
know.
button, you can flip it.
Yeah.
So,
And it comes with a little clasp. So,
oh, and show the
Yeah.
spine. Because the spine's even beautiful.
Yeah.
Like,
it's awesome.
Okay. that was a little too heavy breathing. Sorry.
No, it's
I was
creative.
excited. Okay. Maybe I can, oh, you know what? I can do like a
Stick it in
showgirl.
there. Yeah, there you go.
Let's see.
I want to see everybody's
Da, da,
biggest
da,
showgirl
da,
numbers
da,
when they get this box.
Okay. Okay, fine. I'll put it down. That would be funny. We should do like a giveaway for people doing fun things with their feathers.
That's a good idea. I want to see like the conga line, what the can line, whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay, we have a lot of fun. Thank you, Lacey. Okay, so what are we doing next? What do you want to show next?
You touched two things,
Okay.
so now I don't know.
Oh, I touched them
Now you
all.
touched them all.
Oh, you can't even see what we're looking at. I'm like, touching everything. Okay. So I guess I will talk about crystal next.
Okay.
This crystal, and then you can do that crystal.
Okay.
Okay, so, well, there's actually a lot of crystals in this kit. This one is the one that I was like, as soon as we decided the kit, I was like, every kit has a symbol. This was like the symbol. So you're going to see this throughout the whole kit, the little spirals.
Mm-hmm.
You can see on the notebook, the spirals. And it's funny because I went to Sedona with this kit in mind and kind of setting the pace of what we were going to add in it. And I saw spirals everywhere. I even made a drum with spirals all on the inside, and I'm so sad that I didn't bring it. But you can see, so that's ammonite. And ammonite, if you are familiar with the shape, you have the spiral in it as well. So it's a fossilized snail that's sliced in half, and they come in pairs, but it's impossible to match the pairs. And I love them because you look at like the outside, this one actually looks cool on the outside, but most of them don't look this pretty on both sides. But it's reminding us that everything starts small and everything we do has the potential to magnify and ripple out into the world. And so we do a whole meditation with this and with our grid that has the symbol on it as well. And you're going to have crystals for that. And so ammonite especially is powerful because it's not just a fossil, so it doesn't just have ancient wisdom and tying into the ancestors and tying into that old medicine and the
Kundalini. Right?
Kundalini yoga. Yes, and if you look closely, like the Kundalini is all about the serpent, and it even looks like a wound up serpent. It also signifies that like stimulating the change and the flow and understanding that life will evolve and become more expensive. It's not about becoming something different or changing. It's actually about becoming more of who you are and expanding all of that essence. So we go through a whole, well, I do. You do your own thing.
Yeah.
But
fine.
But in my meditation, we go through a whole thing of identifying who we are at our rawest and allowing that piece to be the expansion rather than what we feel like other people want us to be, because that's the reversal and that's more of the shrinking. And it can be looked at both ways, as expanding or shrinking, depending on how you do.
You know, I've got to say just one more thing about this side of, but the idea that we like repeat lessons, right? Everybody's like, oh, I'm back to this thing that I thought that I was over or that I was working through, and now here it is again coming up in my life. I always tell people that like our lives go in this circular spirally motion, and as you come back to something, you're actually coming back at it from a higher perspective with the lessons that you've learned, and then you spiral again and you come back to it until you're ready to actually be done with something.
I love that analogy because so are you looking at from above or from below? But either way, I'm here again. No, you're here in a new way.
In a new way.
In a new elevated way. I love that. It's also really big on helping with change and evolution too. So each time you come back, you're a little bit more changed. You're a little bit higher or lower, but you can always go higher again. So don't spiral down, spiral up. Yes. And so we'll have that in the training. So this is one of my favorite pieces in here, and it's small enough that you can take it with you. And so it's pocket size, and that was essential too for me because I wanted to make sure that you could be like, okay, I'm being creative today. Let me put it in here because I really need this new idea, or I really need to think outside of this normal problem where I'm stuck. So
we forgot to say that we've had the protection box, right?
Oh yeah.
Where you like set yourself up to be ready for whatever's next.
Clear everybody else's stuff around you and feel safe.
Then the abundance kit where you got to get into the flow, right? And now we're actually doing stuff.
Giving the flow back out.
Yeah, I love it.
What are you going to do with all that abundance? You're going to create something magical.
Yes.
So I love that you mentioned that.
Sorry.
Thank you. No, thank you. You are welcome. Okay. Oh, here's the little bag.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
You're next.
So the next thing we have is this awesome citrine point. It's huge. Citrine is another one of those just really great creativity crystals. It has the ability to help you focus and to just drip with like this golden energy of creation. It's beautiful.
Well, and I love it too because the symbolism of it. So you start out, so every citrine, it's got this area that's the dark, kind of muddled color. So it's that really intense orangey yellow. And then it goes to clear. And so it reminds us of, hey, we stay here in our creative center and that solar plexus area, which we're going to talk about. And then we transmute it into pure light. And so it's a lot about reaching up to a higher source, reaching up for inspiration, and reaching up to the light. So that's what I think of when I see it. So it's my light stone. I love it.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, my turn. Okay, so you couldn't have a creativity kit without having some type of creative project.
Oh.
So this one actually has a project. So I'll give you a little sneak peek. It involves these two things. So we provide those in there for you. And this candle is really epic. So there's a whole ceremony you do with it, but there's some prep work and some craftiness that gets to be done. Doesn't have to, but you get to. Hello, Miss Brandy. I'm so excited for you to get yours. And then we have these really cool candles. that have, oh, and they're even sparkly. You can see the sparkle.
Yeah, the glitter one.
I'm like, we gotta add glitter. So they have sage, which helps to purify your intentions as you create. So you're not creating what somebody else wants you to do, and you're not creating out of fear, but you're creating out of true desire. And then we have the jasmine, which helps to soothe the senses.
Yes.
And relax and flow into that feminine creation mode and connecting with Mother Earth. And then we have clear quartz to offer clarity as you're creating so that you're able to know what you want and know how you want it and have that focus to do it. So you get to light the candle with a ceremony and an intention.
And you know me, every time that sage comes into my world, I'm like, oh, sage, because it's not my favorite thing to work with. But I will tell you, when it comes to creativity and setting up a creative space and doing that work, sage is exactly the right intention medicine for that. Mm-hmm. So yes, I like
and this is subtle sage. So as the candle burns, it'll smoke a little bit, but it won't be like, oh.
Unless it all catches on fire, but oh well.
And if it does, you had some shit that need to be purified. Just gonna say. Okay, so that's our crafty kit part. So there's a candle and then there's a crafty do with it. So that's kind of a dual one. I'm excited for that video, but you have to get the kit to get the video.
Ha.
Okay.
All right.
What are you gonna do next? Tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you again get a wonderful tea from your apothecary. We love Carrie. Her teas are amazing. I am now ordering them on my own.
Show them the loose leaf side.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So they can see that it's all, yeah. So it's not drugs, promise.
No, yeah.
Well, non-illegal drugs.
There you go.
You might think it is.
So this is called the Summer Lovin' Tea, right?
Summer Lovin'.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Because we're going to extend summer just a little bit longer for this creative, wonderful yellow chakra stuff we're going through.
And if you saw when we tasted all the teas, the Summer Lovin', we were both like,
oh, this is so good and perfect for creativity.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
Yeah. So it has lavender, chamomile, ginger, and orange peel.
So all of those citrusy, blissful.
Yes.
And there's actually science behind the brain and things you smell and taste and which side of the brain it pulls out. So peppermint's usually for logical and planning and I'm like, that's a professional term, right?
Yeah, it is. Yes.
Yeah, I've been around 2-year-olds too much this weekend.
And it's this creativity energy, right? We're going to invent words.
Yes. And then the creativity side helps you to find the juicy details of life and to think outside of what you normally would think. And it brings in the artistic side and it brings in the outside of the methodical, the breaking the mold.
The fire, the inner desire, the ambition, like all that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All that juicy stuff.
Yes, yes.
Literally, it's like juicy fragrances.
And it's juicy tea, so yes.
And juicy tea. Okay, it's my turn. Okay. What else? Well, I was going to do this. Oh. So there is a bag of crystals that come with the crystal grid. The crystal grid is not revealed yet. Holly's been too busy making drums, and so I don't feel like it's finished. So, but it does have a spiral. And we've included in this kit crystals that you get to do that grid with. So we have clear quartz, whole handful of them, and these help with creating that sense of clarity as you create. And then we also have tiger's eye. Da-da-da! Like, where is it?
It's shiny.
It's shiny. So the tiger's eye helps with the intuition and clarity.
Grounding. Which you're going to need with this kit to get your ideas lined up. Which so you can write down in your journal.
And if you think of that eye of the tiger, right? Like going for the focus, narrowing in, getting that tangible, not just like, oh, it'd be nice to do that someday, but actually, no, I want to do this. Now, how am I going to do this?
And the plan.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of how coming in with this kit. So that's the pile of crystals.
Okay.
There's a lot of crystals in this one. There's crystals in, there's the ammonite, there's the citrine, there's crystals in the candle, there's crystal bag.
Yep.
Crystal grid. Is that all the crystals? Maybe?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Last thing, I guess, is Holly has had lots of fun making things like balms. So now we are making room spray, which is awesome.
Yes, Amy, make sure you get yours because it's really awesome.
So the room spray will actually be soaked and charged in the full moon coming up on the 2nd, which is why there's no labels on it yet, because we got to get it in the full moon, right? And this is also going to be a little citrusy. There we go.
I feel so creative.
Yes. So this also will help you in terms of clearing your space in your room and play with your feather with it. I don't know.
Oh, yes. Ready?
There you go.
So do that before you write or paint, and it will definitely help. You can also, one thing I love is doing like, you make your bed and you spray it on your pillow.
Oh, yeah.
And then sometimes the only time we have downtime to think about what we're creating and what we're making is through our dreams. And so saying, you know what, I have this problem, you know how you say, oh, sleep on it, and then suddenly you have the answer.
Yep.
So that would be a good one to do it with. I also like to keep some citrus sprays by my computer desk because when I'm writing, I really want to focus in. And so I'll spray a little bit and get my brain to go to the creative side so that I can open myself up to that.
Mm-hmm.
So spray your face, and it's all beautiful oils.
Yep, essential oils. So just as long as it's topical, don't drink it.
Yeah, and don't stick out your tongue when you spray yourself in the face.
Yeah. But totally good for your bed. Be careful if you have trouble sleeping though, because this is going.
You might be too creative.
Yeah.
So make sure you have the space that you can wake up in 3 a.m. and figure out the solution to your problem, and journal it down.
Next to it. Yeah.
And you can take the feather to bed too, but we won't tell you why. You got to be creative in that one.
Write it down.
Okay, so if you have any questions on what's in the kit, let us know. We're just really excited to create these. These are just fun.
It was fun. But again, this energy was just crazy this month because of it. So I've been like nonstop. Yep. Shiny things all over the place. So.
Yeah, but sometimes it feels like as a society we've kind of gotten to a stagnant point where a lot of the energy has stopped.
That's a good point.
And it's like, well, we're running out of steam. We're running out of who we are. And so we just need to...
This will get you that kick in the butt that you need to get stuff done.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, so much magic. And watch for it. I will post the grid once it's absolutely completed and photographed, so it'll copy over well. But
yes,
it's going to be exciting. I'm excited.
Me too. So they ship out September 10th. Get yours before the end of the month.
And then our tarot card. You get a tarot reading with it too.
Yeah, so the tarot card this month will be the Fool. And I really debated going back and forth because there's a couple of different creativity cards. But all of them have like a creative theme. Like, that creativity one's all about your work life. And that creativity one's about your emotions and creatively dealing with situations. But the entire tarot story is based on the Fool and his learning and his creation, and the whole deck is his story, right? So you get all of it, all
the evolution
of
creation
card. Correct. Yes.
Yeah. And with the kit you get a meditation with Rick, you get emotional crap understanding with me, and then I'll go through every item in the kit and tell you exactly how to use it. And then you also get a life coach training message with the beautiful Cindy Brown, and she has so much beautiful wisdom. I just love hearing from her. She's very good at we're like, woo, all over the place. She's very good at and here's exactly how you apply it, and here's the logical side, and here's the information with it. And I'm like, oh, I love that.
Yes,
so,
for sure.
Yes, we love you, Cindy.
Okay. You're not here.
We wish you were here.
Yes.
But it's okay that you're not, because we know you are in spirit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Okay. Well, let us know if you have any questions on the kit. They ship out on September 10th. So if you get it before the 1st, it's only $44 because you're subscribed. And if you get it after that, it's $55. So get it when it's cheaper.
The subscriptions you can pause or skip or cancel whenever you want. So there's no obligation with them. Go subscribe.
And that's kind of why we show these, because if you're already subscribed, you can see what's in it. And then you can decide if you want to skip one or not. But it'd be silly because this journal alone is worth a lot.
Yes.
Because it's real leather.
Yeah.
And gorgeous. Okay. I'm like, do you want to see the journal again? It's so nice. I'm like, we were in Sedona looking at these, and one journal alone was the size was $50.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, it has the spirals, and I almost bought one. And I'm like, wait, we have one in our kit. I'll just get one.
Oh, and you don't order you an extra one then.
I know. And we limit how many we order, and so we might need an extra.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, well, happy Sunday, guys.
We'll see you later. I think that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Mwah. Love you guys.
Is it ending?